The South African e-commerce revolution seems to be well underway, and the South African online spend is forecasted to increase dramatically by 2018. With us in studio today, we have Vincent Woogdeen, CEO of e-commerce Media24, who's going to be chatting to us about online shopping over December and Christmas. Hi, Vincent.
Hi.
Vincent, at this time of the year, when crowds are overwhelming, salespeople are often overbearing, and crime is rampant, it is no wonder that very many people are choosing online shopping. But one always worries that with the amount of orders and the amount of sales, is online shopping safe these days? Is online shopping with Spree safe?
Online shopping with Spree is definitely safe. There's quite a few others out there that I can guarantee you it's safe as well. But it also depends on the definition of safe and what kind of expectations the consumers have. For me, safety is about knowing that you get the products that you order, and if something goes wrong, that you get your money back, that you can trust the company that you deal with, that they take care of the transaction, because something can always go wrong, but it's all a matter of how you deal with it and how you solve it. So I think safety is about knowing that the business is good for your money or for your product, and safety is also about fraud, as an example. So we from time to time get an email or a phone call from a person who's very upset because apparently their credit card was stolen, and they only found out because there was a 20,000 Rand order placed on Spree, which they didn't do. Someone who stole their credit card or the details of their credit card placed that order. Now the risk, funny enough, is on us. It's not on the consumer. Not a lot of consumers know that, but their bank or credit card companies are insured. So they get the money back from their bank or from their credit card, and we get a chargeback from Visa or MasterCard for that amount. But of course we also have fraud detection systems. So most of those amounts we block as a suspect fraud payment, and then we notify or contact the customer to see if it's a legit order. So there's a lot of work we do in the background to make sure we're a trustworthy destination, but not a lot of consumers actually know that using your credit card is safe because you're insured.
Also, with companies paying salaries early, with Christmas bonuses, with 13th checks, consumers at this time of the year generally have a lot of disposable income. Now, whether the necessities have been paid is a different story, but the disposable income does seem to be there. At this point in time, are companies offering a lot of specials, and are there certain things that consumers should be looking out for when these specials come up? Are there delivery dates? Are there order times? What sort of things at this time of the year should consumers doing online shopping be looking out for?
So I think you don't need to look out for things. Things are in your face because through the internet, all those deals and all those great proposals are really pushed towards the consumer. Black Friday was just a couple of weeks ago, so there was the launch of the official shopping season, and online did very well. I mean, most of the companies had quite a few challenges. Some had technical glitches, others couldn't just handle the load, but I think it's a luxury problem to have. If the consumer understands that things get busy at times, also online, and we manage their expectations properly, it's actually a great momentum for online.
Yeah.
And the other day, there was someone on the radio who said, imagine 5,000 people going into your checkers at the same time, fighting for the same toilet roll, right?
Yes.
And they blame each other because they all want to grab the same product. If the exact same thing happens online with 5,000 people on any website, and the website is having difficulties because of the load of people on the server, they don't blame each other, they blame the website. So it's the perception around the expectation of what an online retailer should provide for versus an offline retailer is not always the same.
Are there any signs that people should be looking out for with regards to deliveries and order times? I still get some people thinking that if they order something on the 24th, they'll have it delivered by the 25th. That Christmas gift is going to be there. What are the lead times, the order times right now?
So the lead times for probably all e-commerce companies, but Spree in particular, First of all, it depends on where you live. So we offer a same day and a next day service, which basically means you can almost order up to the 22nd, 23rd. But if you want to have a guaranteed delivery, and in this country with a fragmented courier industry, it's very difficult to give 100% guarantee. So if you want to be absolutely sure, it's better to buy a little bit sooner. We guarantee the 18th to be the last order date if you live in a main center, which is Joburg, Cape Town, Durban, George, those kind of cities, PE. If you live in an outlying area, you need to be a couple of days earlier.
Okay, something else that comes up often is the fact that after a hectic, tiring, draining year, we often feel the need to spoil ourselves. We often feel the need to get something that we want rather than what we need, very often ending up with buyer's remorse. What is the Spree policy on exchanges and refunds, especially at this time of year?
We're very flexible. So
I like that.
Well, we have to be because we aspire people to try things. And obviously online you can't try before you buy. So we want you to buy and then try. And if it doesn't work for you, you can return it. We offer free delivery on a standard delivery, and we collect your parcel for free if you don't like what you bought. And then it's going to take us a couple of days to collect it. We need to wire your money back, and then it takes another couple of days before it reveals on your bank statement. But ultimately, it's pretty hassle-free.
So it's also a give and take and an understanding on the part of the consumer that things don't happen overnight. Yes, there can be glitches, but the glitches can be rectified. Yes, there can be problems, but they can be seen to. There is very, very little crookery, or can be very little crookery involved with big online shopping stores like Spree. So it's understanding from both sides.
It is. I mean, we get it right most of the times, and then people are very pleased. But now and again, we also get it wrong. And getting it wrong could mean that we didn't deliver on the promised delivery date, or a certain item turns out not to be in stock any longer, or maybe we promised to refund you in a couple of days and it's taken a bit longer because there's a banking glitch. The thing is that we always resolve any outstanding issue. What is very frustrating for people, and I hope there's a bit of an understanding there, is that if you get thousands and thousands of orders in, it also means that you need to send out thousands and thousands of those orders, and people are generally impatient. And if things are not going as per expectation, they start emailing and calling us. Now we take every single email and phone call seriously, obviously, but there's only so much staff that can attend all those phone calls, which means you get into a queue. There's a lot more waiting time. It's going to take a couple of days instead of just one day to get back to your email. So all we can do is ask people for patience, because we will always solve it. Just give us a bit of time. You know, during those hectic times when we do get it wrong once in a while, just give us a bit of time and we'll resolve it.
Spree also seems to have a very good gift section this year. I see it's very structured. We have gifts under 150, gifts under 250, gifts under 500 Rand in the various sections on Spree. Is that indicative of shoppers needing guidance specifically over this period?
I think we're a fashion business, so there's aspiration all over the place and needed at any point in time. But during specific gift giving or indulge yourself seasonalities like Christmas, people do prefer the guidance. If we look at our heat maps, meaning that we can see where people are hovering over with their mouse and what they're clicking on, we see that our gift section is very well visited, where people do like to have some sort of guidance in terms of budget or in terms of theme, the kind of present they're looking for. So yes, it's quite a popular part of our websites.
Do you have any idea at this point in time as to what the top selling items on Spree has been thus far?
So my wild guess would be it's dresses and shoes. What a surprise. I was actually waiting for someone to send it over, because we were just running the reports as we speak, but I'll tell you next time what our best sellers were.
So, you looking forward to a very good season?
Absolutely.
Thank you, Vincent, and we wish you a very happy Christmas and a very successful spree season.
Thank you very much, likewise, and happy shopping online.
I shall.